Teaching English to Adolescents and Adults. Final EPSAN. Students Miller Rojas Vargas. Creating materials and resources. The teaching and learning of adolescents and adults is our objective and our premise in this course. Thus, it is possible to teach the knowledge and training is the most appropriate manner, with the best quality and efficiency using the best strategy, best of all methodologies, resources, experience, and in short, everything that encourages and motivates students in their teaching and learning. The way that things are learned, the human being is different in a stage of his life, because mental and cognitive processes are different in children, adolescents, and adults. These new ways of thinking and learning led him to be an active participant learning with greater autonomy and a greater capacity of critical, creative, and innovative thinking, which is essential in learning language. Hence, the importance of knowing and assimilate the behavior of adolescents and adults to acquire and apply best practice and the best teaching is clear. Therefore, it is necessary to implement strategies that allow us to discover what really attracts and captivates interest to adolescents and how to use it for teaching and learning. According to Morgan M., the key to good teaching is to discover what draws the attention of students and use it to help them learn. The best methodology must consider first of all the students as the protagonists of the educational process. Their needs and desires provide real knowledge, objective and updates, providing ICT skills, and all its tools allow to express their own ideas, and associating the above tips with resources such as music, group work, role-playing, and acting. Knowledge of class, a fast pace, and humor to boost your self-esteem and motivation. In addition, you must provide a pleasant environment for the students to feel comfortable, stimulated, and motivated. Taking as reference I'm doing a degree in English is relevant to relate that when teaching adolescents and adults a second language, it's vital the communicative approach and focus and developing communicative competence applicable in reality. The approach is actions-oriented and active learning. The communicative approach represents a practical application of all that promulgates the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages. Learning Teaching Assessment. Development activity. To carry out this activity, I choose the 11th grade of high school with a group of 30 pupils with age ranging between 13 and 15 years old, which require to learning of English to complete the cycle of high school according to the requirements and expected curriculum of our educational context meant, and also as a complement to international standards of CEFR, Common European Framework of Reference. The select topic is the vocabulary. The aim of learning English is in this degree is to acquire the necessary skills and the right level of learning a second language as a requirement for admission to higher education and to meet other life expectancies. In this learning, you need to use group dynamics and interaction with games that are very comparable of all ages. The context and environment are excellent. The materials chosen are varied and are referenced by the novice recite through the course teaching English to adolescents and adults. Objective: to evaluate basic communication skills, ability to understand and properly use the vocabulary that is learning object. Knowing vocabulary words is essential for reading comprehension. The more words a teen knows better understand the text and the ambiguable, the communicative, the truths in words, rationing desires and feeling. This can be applied by the audiovisual equipment is one of the best methods because more students understand when you see and hear when only one of the two options. You can also work on vocabulary learning through interactive games, word recognition, share stories, dialogues, skits, and songs, solving practical exercises such as crossword puzzles, word search, and multiple choice. This activity is oriented to knowledge of new words that allow us to identify an action or activity. Steps of the lesson: daily routines. This lesson has been designed personally on authorship and is part of my academical and pedagogical process, so it is not possible to find a similar reference in internet, book, or any other document of source. The materials used can be images or drawings alone, and the names of the activities or actions. As previous activity is necessary to develop drawings on cardboard and also signs with the names of the activity performed. In the timing of circumstance will not allow you can use the board and marker. If we want, we can add exercise routine questions such as: what time did you get up? What time do you go to sleep? To stimulate activity, we start by asking randomly several students their routines. We take as reference their answer and their information, and we add others that are complementary for standardize a scheme of routines of a student, or if you want, family or workers as appropriate. The teacher divides the group in two. Some make the routine of students, group A, while others to the family routine, group B. Each routine starts from awakening, wake up, until to lie down, go to bed. In each group, there is a teen representative which exposes the figure with the respective name of the routine. The team that finished first is the winner of this activity. The teacher is counselor and moderator of the activity, who eventually qualify the participation of students and the results obtained with the class and practice. The teacher should be generous with the students at giving a good note. That is the best way to encourage and motivate his pupils. Thanks for your attention and goodbye.